It's still a wonderful good morning to you all from the smiling coast of the Gambia, right in the hearts of Banjul. This is, of course, the West African Football Union Zone A African Schools Football Championship hosted by the Gambia, and we are back again to give you the description of the animations you're seeing on your screen as they unfold. We've seen from the male category where, of course, the Gambia would be playing third place playoffs against Mauritania. And, of course, Senegal would take on Guinea in the finals of the boys category. And now we are here to witness the female category, starting with the final group stage match between Guinea and Guinea-Bissau. Yes, sir, it's been a fascinating tournament already. But again, from the male, let's shift our attention to the female category. Take us through the group stage of this championship for the females.
Yeah, we set for a wonderful game of football. For the female side, it's a round robin. The team with the most points will go home with the crown. The team who end up being the top board on goal, board on points and goal difference become the champion. So Gambia currently top the pile with 4 points. 4 goals. Second is Guinea Conakry, 4 goals, 4 point plus 1 goal. Senegal are on third, 3 points plus 4 goals, and Guinea Bissau no point minus 9 goals. So a win for Guinea Conakry will take them on top of the table on 7 points, meaning that Gambia against Senegal, Gambia must go home with the victory. But if Guinea Conakry were to lose here and Senegal get the better of Gambia in the next game, the Senegal also will become champion. So this is a very, very important game on the table. Guinea Bissau will also want to go home with at least a point to their ranks. Well, Guinea Conakry understand that the task is not just to win, but also to score goals as well.
To score goals as well, and that takes us to the match proper as it gets underway. Guinea playing from our left and Bissau from our right. Guinea having already, we're so optimistic that they've won this category as a result of the delay emanating from the Bissau side. A cross comes in! What a save from the Bissau goalkeeper. That was too quick. And it shows already the signs that we've seen from Conakry, from Guinea earlier on in the day.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, even if Guinea Conakry were to win by a goal to nil, yes, they'll go on 7 points. But even also a 1-0 win for the Gambia would mean that Gambia will be champion. So Guinea Conakry understand that they don't just want to win. They want to win by numbers, and the signs are very easy to see.
The signs are easy to see. Yeah, you could see the captain. The captain actually has her armband on her palm instead of the arm. It's a palm band.
The coach is young. Coach for Guinea-Bissau, or is it actually
it could be a player coach? Yeah, I would believe so. It's a player coach. The fact that she's in fact wearing a jersey could be an injury. But you could also see the emptiness on the bench. This is a team, the Bissau, this is a team that was not in fact, one could say, prepared for this match. Having found shot. They have 10 players on the pitch. I want to believe so. Their flag is raised up. Could it be even 9 players, I want to believe, for Bissau. 9 players, 9 against 11. So it says a lot about the pressure we've seen from the Guinea side. Like I said, early images have shown that the Guineans were already celebrating because Bissau team were late to arrive on the pitch, and were not even expected that the match would have continued until later on we saw the numbers coming on, and they eventually had 9 players, and they wanted to play. The Bissau team wanted to play. They asked for it.
Yeah, the early signs are not good, and even the signs now are not good anymore, because starting with 9 players and also just 1 player on the bench, it looks like maybe not even on the bench, maybe part of the assistant coach to the coach who looks to be a player. So yeah, I think Guinea Conakry has to take advantage.
They have to.
You said Guinea-Bissau wanted to play. I think even Guinea Conakry wanted to play, because 3 goals might not be enough. Might not be.
And we are in for a very spectacular match. Matches that do not happen always. 11 versus 9. Yeah. I'm still very concerned about Bissau's captain armband on her palm instead of the arm. Could it be that she's unsettled and needed time to have someone tied on her arm? They're doing well though, and now Bissau is attacking.
They have quality.
They have quality, individual quality at work, and Bissau or Conakry are forced to defend. Selena Chanel.
But the numbers are far less.
Yeah, and you need those numbers up front for Bissau. A throw into Guinea. Very physical. With advantage in numbers. The number 9 running forward. Well defended there by the captain for Bissau. Guinea with a chance, and it's in. The number 7 nets it. The goalkeeper had no sign whatsoever where the ball was coming to, and yeah, they look at the pace, Esa. It seems they want more.
Yeah. That's why I said there was a bit of argument that somehow from the department here and there that when Guinea-Bissau wanted to play, but Guinea-Conakry even encouraged that we want to play. They are on 1 goal, Gambia are on 4 goals, and Gambia are on 4 points, same as them. So if they are to score 5 goals or so here, then they will give Gambia the tax to get the better of Senegal by at least 2 goals or more. So they want to play. They don't even celebrate. The number 7 instantly took the ball and came back to restart.
I'm very, very concerned about what would be the post-match reactions of the officials from Bissau. The reason for having 9 infield players, 8 infield players, I want to believe. Yeah, 8 infield players, and the goalkeeper for Bissau. Another chance for Guinea. She's very good. The number 12. She's all alone, and that's it. It's 2 for Guinea. Scored by, of course, Fatoumata Keita. Yeah, and Keita is still demanding the ball. They want more, Esa.
Yeah, set the score would have been 3 goals. 40 minutes of football, maybe 12.
Wow. And now,
with all respect,
are you set to start counting? I hope you have the energy to count. The highest number of goals scored in the tournament was 11, I want to believe. That was scored yesterday. 11 goals to 0.
was that Senegal against Bissau?
I want to believe it was either Mauritania or Senegal versus Bissau, but Liberia. Let me just check to confirm. But yeah, we are up for another.
It's a Busqueton.
Counting to those. The captain is good. Another one now. The number 7, the first goal scorer. We might be unable to give all the names of the goal scorers this afternoon. This is Guinea again. Well defended there this time around by the Bissau defense. They need to have more numbers in the box. Disadvantage. And now into the penalty area. The goalkeeper has that one. Yeah, that was Guinea versus. Actually, Guinea had a thumping 11-0 against Liberia in the boys category. Yeah, that was the highest goal margin. We had Senegal.
I think Liberia also were down to 9 men at some point of the game.
Yeah.
They received a red card very early on.
Oh.
Then I was watching the game live on the Wafu channel. Then they considered another red card in the game. So that's what maybe they were lacking in numbers and in quality as well.
And they conceded a whopping 18 goals in the tournament. Liberia, 7 conceded from Senegal and 11 conceded from Guinea in the boys category. That's a lot. Understandably, of course. Well, the girls Bissau also received 5 goals from Senegal prior to this game, and 4 goals to 0 from Gambia as well. So they've conceded 9 goals coming into this match. Guinea.
This guy is good.
Yeah. She's very determined as well. Going forward, she might possibly have a hat trick if it persists. And her.
Goalkeeper is good, huh?
Yeah. The number 7 and 12, that is Mariam Jakate and Fatoumata Keita. Jakate is very determined, the number 7 for Guinea.
I think the key players in the front line is the number 7 and the number 12. they want to put them on the ball in the best way possible.
Indeed.
But playing attacking midfield, but always hungry to occupy the penalty area anytime the ball is sent through.
Yeah, and then to be very prepared, Maria Masilla for Guinea. Silla plays it back to Jakite. Jakite under pressure. Finds support from the captain. Guinea still wanting to score the number 9. And the captain has a poor shot. But that was a very good combination again from Fatoumata Keita.
The goalkeeper for Bissau already had made some good saves.
Yeah. Laziana Korea. The confidence, though, says otherwise. Yeah, and you could say on the touchline, yes, sir, the coach for Bissau eventually had to change wear as expected. That confirms assumption that says a player coach. Another incredible thing to see, players coaching their own teammates.
I wonder why. I'm not sure they go to an international tournament without a coach to their ranks.
Not sure.
Not sure about that. So perhaps there are some post-match interviews needed as to the reasons behind.
Yeah, said that earlier on. I am anticipating to hear from the officials of the Bissau side. I'm more interested to know as to why we're able to have 8 infield players instead of 11 and have a player on the technical coaching side instead of on the pitch.
And even the boys team, they are here in Guinea-Bissau. So I wonder why that the coach of the male team is not even deputizing to assist.
Yeah. Captain for Guinea. She saw the second goal. They're making shots known. And another one from Fatoumata Keita. Went wide this time around. Great display from Fatoumata Keita. They actually have 2 Fatoumata Keitas. The captain is Fatoumata Keita, number 18. And also the number 12, Fatoumata Keita. The captain is Yebe Keita as well. It's the middle name. Bissau trying to look for a brief. Conakry showing no sympathy. Number 3 moving forward. Maria Masilla. Silla with a cross. Well defended there by the captain for Bissau, urging her counterparts to move out, perhaps provide a high line. Bissau now moving forward, even though she's alone. That's a solo move now. She's all alone. The number 15 should have run. She's all alone. There's no determination from Bissau's number 15 and number 18. So many bodies behind her.
Now you can see her crying for help. Where were you? The number 15 should have occupied the space for her because it would have been 2 against 1, but she was left isolated there. But she's very good.
Bissau have to defend again, offside, obviously. Keita is very ambitious. The 3 center forwards, they're all very hungry at the moment.
Yeah, it's just been 2 goals. I think the Guinea Conakry faithful are not patient. They should be patient in the final third. They need to find those openings. They need those goals as well because 2 might not be enough. So the more goals they score, the better for them. So I think the composure in the final third, the hunger in finding the back of the net is making them lose a bit more of composure.
Yeah, and Cardinal would have a free kick. The Bissau captain urging her players to move forward, to have more bodies inside and perhaps contain them there. Take their time momentarily. The player coach, urging them to remain calm and attack when necessary. There's collision there. Referee says play on. Advantage to Bissau, but Conakry now, Guinea. Deliver another counter. You see the high line I was talking about. Now Bissau are getting wiser. Having minimal numbers would require that you have some offside traps to do. Play wisely, win the ball, remain calm, and create the spaces. Yeah. Captain for Bissau under pressure. Keita moving forward. He's very aggressive. You could see that Bissau manages to have space in between. But Guinea is still resilient and pushing forward. The number 9 for Guinea. And this passes there. Fatoumata Jallo. It's going to be a Guinean throw. Aminata Kuyate quickly delivers it to Fatoumata Keita. Keita to another Keita. Assumably Jakite Rada Mariama. But the ball was too strong for Mariama's liking, Essa.
Yeah. I mean, she asked for her movement before she launched the ball into the penalty area. But the movement wasn't quite enough. I think the pass was also a bit more heavy. Numbers from Guinea-Bissau are really lacking, but they really have some quality. You see some flashes of individual brilliance, like the right-hand side wing and the captain as well. They're all very good on the ball. And the keeper too has made some good saves.
A great save for the keeper indeed. Really did well there. Bissau just have to be strategic in their positioning. They're doing well for now, despite the goals. Bissau still looking for a space to move up front. Found one, like you mentioned, the individual brilliance again at work now. Bissau on the counter, their star player looking, the captain now is running forward. Have had the instructions. Bissau still on the counter and the flag is raised for offside. That's something beautiful to see.
Yeah, I think there is a hunger lacking from the other wingers.
Yeah.
They didn't occupy the box, or maybe a bit of tiredness creeping in. You can see the captain going all the way inside the penalty area to give her the helping hands in it. But she's a handful. She's a handful.
Says individual brilliance already for Bissau side. The only thing she lacks is the support. You could say even at a time that they're having advantage on the counter attacks, you don't see too many bodies running up front, looking for that space, tighten it up. Meanwhile, they are now down to 7 players in the pitch as an individual receives treatment from the central medics, hoping it's not a serious injury. That would be quite catastrophic to the Bissau side.
Yeah, she's putting in her boots. She will be able to continue.
Mademoiselle, bienvenue.
The keeper on the way to saving the ball went on her ankle there. So
Yeah,
it's a bit
collision.
heavy for the ankle,
Sure,
but she'll be able to continue.
she should be. Premier match de fil ou de femmes pour contre l'équipe du Guinée-Bissau et Guinea-Conakry. Guinea's chance again to make it free. Hits the crossbar. Sorry, the goal post, and it's a goal kick. But what a chance it could have been for Guinea's Fatoumata Jallo. She's been super physical up front there, and Bissau's captain receives a knock on her attempt to stop that attack. It comes with a prize. She should be fine.
Fine, yeah. I think she wanted a foul. She was too smart there, because when the ball left the kicker, she read that movement very well and decided to drop ahead of the centre backs. Yeah, she's a good player.
I love the individual brilliance. Just look at that. The captain for Bissau again against 3 physical players.
She wanted a foul early on. Now she gets one.
Fair enough. And now they will be composed. What I don't like about their style of play, though, look at the number of bodies beside the ball. They don't have those bodies up front there. Perhaps they are being very careful not to be too optimistic going forward. But they should have bodies in front. And now it's Fatoumata Jallo. Jakate Mariama finds support now. Bissau Conakry. Clearance.
Because
Yeah, as always. Now you'll have to be playing 2 roles, a defender and a goalkeeper. If you're at a disadvantage in numbers, Conakry would make a change, a substitution. The set piece comes in from a corner. Bissau under pressure. Guinea once more. Could be careful, the number 11 for Guinea. What a save again from the goalkeeper. There's a touch there. Ball plays on. The flag is up for a goal kick for Bissau.
They have defended well since conceding the second goal, and they also have their net manager to thank for some good saves.
And now the substitution there. Fatoumata Jallo is making way for the number 13 for Guinea Conakry, Adama. Yeah.
Is it a tactical swap?
No, it's a centre forward for a centre forward, I guess. Yeah, see, going
Like
straight
for
to
like
that position, like for like.
She needs more energy in the attacking department.
Yeah, and see that first touch for the substitute involving in that attack. Perhaps it's what they need, the pace to go up front. They want more goals. The desire to score is there. The captain, Keta, finds support from the number 3, Mariama Silla, to Jakite. Mariama Jakite's cross was a poor delivery, straight in the hands of the Bissau goalkeeper. Having a limping player. But they're doing well, Bissau, to contain this aggressive Conakry side.
Yeah, some tail legs are creeping in now for the Guinea-Bissau faithful. Oh, that's
From the captain again.
That's a good finish.
A good one. And she's been trying so many attempts so far. Fatoumata Keita, the captain for Guinea, she's done so many of that and eventually gets her second goal of the match.
Yeah, and that was a good one. She placed it from outside the penalty area and read the position of the netminder admirably and managed to find the back of the net. That's the third for Guinea-Bissau.
And halftime is very imminent. But before then, could this be another one? A second goal for Jakite. Mariama for Guinea finds the space and slots it in the near post.
The netminder looked disinterested there.
Exactly.
She didn't come out to be involved, and as a thought, this might be definitely be hungry or waiting for the final whistle.
It is all Mariama Jakite and Fatoumata Keita's show for Guinea. A relief to Bissau side as the referee blows the whistle, marking the end of the first half here at the Gambino Star Africa Football Ground. 4 goals. It's a quadruple for the Guinean side. 2 goals coming from either Fatoumata Keita or Mariama, of course, Jakite. Yes, sir.
Yeah, all Guinea Conakry first half, they did everything they possibly can to score as many goals as possible, and you can see the determination from their gaffer in switching things in the attack, in removing a striker, bringing a striker, shows how much she needs the presence, how much she needs those goals. For Guinea-Bissau, it's about relaxing, about enjoying ourselves, about having fun, because they absolutely play for nothing now. They cannot be champions. They're only going to play for the third or fourth place finishes, and no matter what, no matter the scoreline, there's nothing that coaches as far as their position is concerned. So it's about having fun, about enjoying ourselves, but also about representing the country with a bit more of gallantry and honor, and putting in a bit more of grit in the second period.
Indeed, and commensurations, but it's just 20 minutes played. That's the first half. Ends here in a scorching sun as it gets deeper into the afternoon. It's Guinea Conakry 4 and Guinea-Bissau 0. It's 11 players against 9. Nonetheless, it's a game of football, and we have to see what the second half could bring us or what it could entail. But for now, and since the beginning, it's all Guinea throughout here in the Gambia. Reminder that, of course, these are activities coming to you live from the smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia, courtesy of CAF WAFU Zone A African Schools Football Championship, where a series of activities have undergone, including coaching clinics, referees, and of course media practitioners, young media practitioners, training happening, ongoing. We have seminars as well. It's good to see 9 countries in this West African bloc coming together to encourage, to motivate, to inspire, to educate and engage these young under 15 boys and girls across the block. Kudos to the leadership of WAFU Zone A, Mr. Lamin Kababajo and team, and of course to the organizing committee and CAF for bringing this initiative into the smiling coast of the Gambia. On the excursion sun, yes, it's been interesting not just to see how the players have shown, but equally the engagements we've received from other spectators alike within the atmosphere, people coming to witness what's happening here, following the programs or initiatives on our social media handles, what this means to the Gambia as the host country.
Yeah, it means a lot. It means that we are also taking the right steps in the right direction. To host an international tournament is not easy, where you have different countries coming in, and this goes down to the president or to his management, their ability as well. But also, this is good for the Gambia, not just on the footballing perspective, but also on the marketing perspective. From where the players stay, from the amount of job opportunities that could bring to hotel staff and so on, from salary increment and so on, but also putting the Gambia in the map, in the world map, that we have host this competition and we did well, because the more successes this tournament have, the more opportunity it brings for other future bids as far as hosting international competition is concerned. And we have seen our neighbors vying for hosting the AFCON competition from either 2026 to 2031, sort of a 5-year period. And I think Gambia can say, you know what, we hosted the school football in 2025. We can join in hosting the competition. We have a stadium or two to join hands, and that is very, very good. It helps boost market. Financially, economically, is very, very good for any country around the world. But also on the footballing world, and having the respect. Okay, you host this competition and did very well. Gambia is one of the most peaceful countries in Africa. One of the most democratic. Of course, football and politics has no connection, but you all know that no footballing association will want to take a competition to a country that is not peaceful. There is a reason why most of FIFA headquarters are in Switzerland. You all know that we read that in PE, in junior and senior secondary education is as a result of how peaceful the country is. So Gambia, as far as peace is concerned, as far as security is concerned, is very, very safe environment for CAF, very, very safe environment for WAFU, very, very safe environment even for FIFA in the future. We are dreaming to have 8 stadium, 12 stadium to host international competitions like World Cup in the future. In the long run, everything is possible. Huh? So where there's life, there is hope. Yeah, this means a lot, and I think Kaba and our executive have a lot of thank and a lot of praise for that. But like I said, I'm happy not just the talent that I'm seeing arms, but also the capacity building like you described will go a long way in ensuring that African football develop, starting from WAFU, Africa, and to the world as well.
Yes, Abba is my co-commentator or match analyst, freelance journalist, football match commentator, and good in the area of broadcast and football narrations. Joining me this afternoon to give you a detailed description of the animations as you see on your screen. The second half is imminent, and the Guinean side are already marching on to the pitch as they wait for a weakened Bissau side in terms of numbers. With due respect, you could see the coach. I don't know why was he behind the technical area, but he's given some very good words of encouragement to the female side.
He's going back again.
And he's going back.
Or is he actually the coach?
I really am interested in getting the feedback.
Is he not proud to coach the team?
Something is happening and we do not know. Perhaps the regulations or otherwise. Or perhaps he is a spectator. Who knows?
Perhaps he has some questions to answer to his football federation when he goes back. What was happening?
We will get to hear the reactions. I only hope we will get the reactions of the Guinean side.
Of our president Kaba would call our coach if he acts like this for competition. But then the Guinea-Bissau governor has some questions to answer. And even their bench.
Yes, even their bench. The second half will start momentarily. Just waiting on the central officials' approval. Very young referees. From different countries, by the way, yes, as well. It's not just Gambian referees we have. We have referees from across the West African A block. And that is good.
Yeah, that's the capacity we were talking about.
Yeah.
This girl is absolutely good.
She has individual brilliance and lacks support.
We definitely need to know a bit of her after the game.
I feel empathy for her, though.
She's playing alone, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking about the young referees. I think that's part of the capacity that we were talking about early on. The more capacity we have, the better. And last AFCON, you may know that our referees did admirably well. they got almost all the calls right. The only call that made their question somehow was their game against was the Cote d'Ivoire game against Senegal, and that was the only time that we feel that maybe something else. But those are subjective decisions. Referee used on the but other than that, they were absolutely on top of their game. The referees used the VAR right. They were absolutely spot on with their decision making and so on and so forth.
Fatmata
But it
Keita.
starts from here.
Yeah, Captain Fatoumata wants to launch another one. I think that has been their strength so far. Guinea mounting pressure into the Bissau penalty area and wins the corner. The
Talking about school football, these referees are also students.
also students. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is good. Quite good. Taking up the career, refereeing as a career, going to school. Matter of fact, all these participating players are all students from across the West African bloc.
And quick observation on that. There are a few occasions I met Mohammed at the latest Mansar football field training with the West Coast Referee Association with some senior referees like Papa Gazaman and so on guiding them. And I observed his hunger to learn, his hunger to improve. I even saw at some point, like when they were on the final drill, one of the referees rectified him, no, this is not how you do it. And you see him patiently listening, learning, and wanting to improve. And I think with that hunger, with already the confidence he has and his ability, if he has that hunger of wanting to learn, wanting to improve, asking the right questions, then we will have a terrific referee in our rank. Perhaps the next Bakar Papa Gazama, not to put pressure on him, but to show the amount of trust that Gambian are having on him.
I completely agree, and as you were narrating that scenario, I was smiling because I happened to witness a very similar case scenario as well. When in this case, in fact, it was at the Serekunda Mini Stadium where he missed a training that was supposed to happen at Brikama, and a senior referee asked him as to the reason he's not at the training. At the time, he went to, process his passport,
Oh,
and so
that was a good reason.
yeah, but he was forced to go back to training.
Oh.
And he eventually left the Serekunda Mini Stadium and went. So at the time, he might have been very angry with the senior official, but from the words of the senior official I gathered on that very day, I could see the words of encouragement that you have a future, you have a life, and you must take it very seriously. Even if you went to process your passport, you came early, you are on time, you have to go to Brikama and attend the training.
Wow.
And he went.
Wow, that's absolutely
And today
superb.
he is where he is.
He's
as a
committed,
result
he's
of that.
hungry.
He is.
And that was good advice from the referee.
Absolutely. Konakri now with another chance, wanting to make it 5.
Number 12 is a handful.
Number 12.
Number 7.
So a great save for Bissau. The goalkeeper is motionless. I don't know what's happening with her this afternoon.
Yeah, she's good with her saves, but she doesn't come off her line to interfere. She only wait for the balls. You come on me, and I do well with it.
Yeah, and that can be very dangerous from the Conakry perspective. Yeah, another Guinea counter. This is Fatoumata Banao Keita with a strike again. That was so close again from Fatoumata Keita. Guinea, you could see that is the strategy. Once you have the space,
goal, huh?
launch a shot.
It's a goal.
It is a goal. Oh, wow. So you see, that was so close, really.
Yeah.
So it's 5-4. It's a hat trick, by the way, for her.
Number 12, yeah.
Number 12. Is it? That's the captain, right?
That's number 12. That was a brilliant
Yeah.
hit from outside the penalty area. And it was easy to think sanity, but the ball was diving all the way into the back of the net.
Yes, I would have thought otherwise.
A
In
goal.
fact, I already thought it wasn't a goal, that it was almost a goal.
It was a goal.
High
Wow.
five to Guinea. They want more. They want to make it 6. And this Mariam Jakite is way too
problem.
energetic. She's a problem. She is a big problem. She, in fact, is literally involved in almost all the goals scored. Play to their number 15, Fanta Sidibe. It's all Guinea.
Wow.
Keita.
It's hunger.
Jakite demanding for a penalty. Referee is not interested. Now Fanta Sidibe for Guinea. It's a throw. Quickly taken. Fatoumata Keita against a very disinterested Bissau side. Keita again looking for the hat trick. She's down, but play continues. And well defended there by the Bissau defense. Bissau trying to look for a breath. And now the individual brilliance again. Just look at that skill. See that skill, unfortunately, again, it's been dispossessed. And very so she would be included in the players of the tournament contender, Sergio. See Sergio Fati Jara, the Bissau's number 10, number 19. Guinea wanting to add a sixth. Easy for Guinea. It's becoming dramatic now.
It is.
The number 12.
That was all the number 12's work.
Yeah. Brilliant work. Brilliant individual display against a disinterested, disorganized Bissau side. And disintegrated as well. See their body languages, the Bissau side wanting time to end. I missed counting. Is it 6?
6, yeah. Goals are now raining. They are not just raining, they are pouring now, huh? Goals are pouring. Guinea Conakry are scoring goals for fun.
Yeah, they're scoring goals for fun, yes, sir.
They want more.
They want more. Counting the 7th. This is Keita again. Directly at the goalkeeper. And defended, but not thoroughly. It's still Guinea. Aminata Kuyate to Fatmata. Another great save from Lanziana Korea.
Corner.
Yeah. They have a corner. Lanziana Korea making a brilliant save there for Bissau. Il y a beaucoup de jouer pour le femme de Guinée. 6-0, marqué le but à toujours. Donc il faut Bissau, a player, the captain is down. I anticipated that because he was limping all throughout, and this would be a very big concern for the Bissau side, having one of your best players on the pitch with a disadvantage in numbers down and requiring a stretcher. Yes, sir. It's not a good sign.
That's not a good sign, yeah. And she was one of their best players. The game, and you can see the Guinea-Bissau players now swapping shoe because they want to add a bit more freshness to the game as well, but the game has definitely gone beyond them and there is no way back for them. But understandable, they're playing with 9 players.
Yeah, and now they are forced to substitute shoes instead of substituting players because they don't have any on the bench.
Absolutely, and even their coach has given up.
Yeah.
He's now calm on the technical area.
Yeah.
So the captain will be wobbling off. Who will be replacing Arim is a big question. Maybe nobody. They could be down to 8.
Yeah.
Which is going to be catastrophic.
Sure. 7 infield players against 10.
Or the captain will not be able to continue. I'll be surprised if she is.
The signs are not good at all. She will not be able to continue. Are the signs we are receiving? But she might be very resilient, like you mentioned, to sacrifice for how many millions of people out there who are watching live. Could this be, I missed the counting again, but another strike launch. It's a goal kick. It's 7, right?
It's 6 so far.
6.
It's 6 so far.
I easily missed the count.
So now they have 7 goals for
Yeah.
in the competition thus far.
And what would that interpret?
That will mean they are on top of the table with 7.7 goals.
Yeah.
So Gambia are on second with 4 points, 4 goals. If it like that means Gambia will have to score 3 goals against Senegal to be able to be champions. And that means even if Senegal win against the Gambia, they cannot be champions.
Sure.
As far as the women's side is concerned. So Guinea Conakry are leaning towards replacing WAFU Zone A for the next CAF championship. But the Gambia will tell you, whereas they score 6, we can score 4. Let's wait and see.
Yeah, absolutely. Very interesting analysis there.
For the past 2 editions, the Gambian women have been the champions. So that shows the amount of quality the Gambia have on the female side. But Senegal might not allow shipping in goals. They wouldn't mind losing, but not shipping in goals.
Sure. And the Bissau captain would want to come on board again to sacrifice for her teammates and her country. A free kick to Bissau. 6-0 here at the Gambino Stars Africa football field. Bissau captain is back on the pitch. And Guinea's number 14, Mahawa Kamara, finds support. Yvonne to Keta. Keta wanting to switch play to Jakite, the captain, very aggressive. Fatmata
Back on the
Keta.
pitch.
Yeah, she's back on the pitch again. And another foul, but
We have around 9 minutes of normal time. I wanted to go.
wow. 9 minutes of sacrifice for Bissau. And yeah, see that individual brilliance. Again, straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. I would have been on the ground to waste more time and allow my players to take a breath if I were the goalkeeper for Bissau at this point. But yeah, I've just observed something again, that the number 19 has taken a step back to defend, help her team to defend. Sometimes he comes on the midfield, sometimes he goes back to defend, because again they lack those numbers to go up front there or help the team when they need the most in terms of defending.
Yeah, I think the lack of numbers and the lack of supplies is the reason for this hard dropping deep, to ensuring that they help in defensive cover and so.
Woo! That's a foul, a serious foul on the goalkeeper for Bissau. They are taking it all. They've taken goals, they've taken fouls. That was a serious foul.
I'm gonna see any goalkeeper on the bench.
Yeah. That could be a very serious one. She had a very bad fall. It's not about the tackle. The tackle wasn't quite a bad one. They were all very, hungry for the ball. And it's good to see the opponent medical team running to give medical treatments to, medical support to the Bissau side. So in terms of the disadvantage for the Bissau team, is it's not just about the numbers on the pitch, but even outside the pitch, the support, the encouragement from the technical side. Conakry has it all. I mean, the coaches, the medical team are all there, but Bissau is a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story. We just don't know what has happened, but we definitely need those questions answered. And I think the best thing for them would have been just saying that we cannot play and here and there. But also, could there be repercussions for that for failing to come out? Maybe there are some implications that could turn out to be, because you've seen teams in fine for refusing to play a football match. So the fact that they come up to here, and the fact that they travel from Guinea-Bissau all the way to the Gambia, and they're staying in the Gambia would mean they would have to come out and play the game.
Absolutely, and for me, the fact that they are kids under 15, they want to play, they want to enjoy the game. It's not about the results, but it's about going out to show your worth, to show your skill, show your talent, and just have fun on the pitch.
Encouraging and engaging them.
Yeah, exactly. Encourage and engage them on the pitch. Forget about the number of goals conceded. Forget about, who scored or who wins. At the end of the day, is that okay? I have my shoe on, I have my jersey on, representing my country at one of the biggest stage of my life at this moment. I'm going to give it all. Parents are watching.
Indeed, definitely. So WAFU and CAF are giving them the platform to express themselves, to show the world what they can do, and they're doing exactly so. Guinea Conakry are expressing themselves in the best way possible, and they are now banging goals. So fun. They want more.
They want more. 6 as of now.
They just got 2 in the second period.
Yeah.
So perhaps a little bit of improvement from the Bissau side.
Indeed. In terms of defending.
Wants a corner, and she gets a corner.
She gets a corner for Conakry. The scorching sun, smiling coast of Africa for a reason. Short one, given to Jakite. Mariama into the penalty area, and in the safe hands of goalkeeper Lanziana Korea for Bissau. Korea will take her time. So this is what I was talking about, the blue shirts, 3 shirts all gathered together defensively. Bissau, they need to have at least those spaces in order to have the balls at the right place. But now it's about saving the energy you have to be on the right spot and make that tackle like that from Bissau side against Keta again. Very physical. The flag is up and offside.
Number 12 has been the man of the match. Or the woman of the match.
Woman of the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's been determined. Like from the word go, she's determined. Fatoumata Keita.
Definitely. She has been absolutely brilliant. What's her name?
Fatoumata Keita. We have 2 Fatoumata Keitas, by the way, but the captain is Yebe Keita.
Wow. Wow.
Keta finds another Keta. Adama Barada and Bissau. For now, it's just about having the ball away from us. Safety first. A clean sheet would be an added bonus for Aisha Conte, the goalkeeper for Guinea. Captain Fatmata Keita, the pass is onside. They claiming for an offside, but it's a good pass. Guinea wants the 7th goal. Deflected for a corner. Brilliant defending there.
See the other winger, the far post complaining that
She wanted it. She wanted it.
The pass never came.
And she is very angry.
Number 17.
Yeah, Yvonne Bramu. The free kick comes in. This is Guinea again. In another attempt, there's a foul against the Bissau captain.
It's a free kick. Perhaps time to waste a bit more of time.
Yeah.
On that ball.
Take a
But
breath.
they've really done well. They've improved defensively. In the second period.
They have to be able to contain Guinea. And Guinea, by the way, made substitutions, brought in fresh legs. Still have the starters for Bissau running all around the field, trying to contain Fatmata Keita to Yvonne. The number 17, Yvonne, finds Keita. Brilliant play. He's down. Advantage. Keita to the captain now. Captain Keita. Brilliant play again from captain, but ball is still on play. Great save from the goalkeeper, Laziana Korea. Another attempt. And Korea will be glad to have that corner taken rather than the shot towards her.
Yeah, she had some players around the edge of the box who were begging for a pass. And that would have been a direct attempt to goal if only the pass came. But she was trying to go for goal herself with a weaker foot. And it wasn't enough to break that back line.
It's going to be a Guinea corner. Handball. Free kick to Bissau. They would want to take a moment to reflect on what to do next, considering the numbers they have. Another throw in to the Guinean side. The number 9, Sacho. That's a foul throw.
It's a foul throw, yeah.
Quickly taken by Mahawa Kamara. Well defended there by the Bissau captain again. For another throw to Bissau, to Guinea rather. Well done to Bissau. Still trying to manage with the little space that they have in terms of numbers again. They'll have to be forced to play 40 minutes. It's a corner. So many corners conceded for Bissau. And this is one of them again. How would it result in? Defended there by the captain. And there is the final whistle, marking the end of this encounter between Guinea and Bissau. It's 6-0, but very brilliant performance despite the goal margin. Brilliant performance from Bissau. It could have been more.
It could have been more, yeah. I think the goalkeeper made some brilliant saves. She intervened on some occasions. The Guinea-Conakry were hungry for goals. I think I predicted more, but then 6 is still good numbers. They did their job, and they are on top of the table at the moment.
Indeed, they are on top of the table, Guinea, and of course now it's Gambia, Senegal to play next in the female category, but it has been a fantastic display from both sides. Of course, empathy to Bissau. What went wrong? What could have been the problem? What could have been the issues? Internal issues? Could it be organizational issues or internal issues? We would get to know that later. But for now, despite the advantage and everything around, Guinea have a thumping lead of 6 goals to 0 against a weakened Bissau. Kudos to the captain. Making applause to the fans, the spectators. They've done well. They were able to, especially in the second half, defend and only concede 2 goals from the previous 4 goals conceded in the first half. It ends Guinea 6, Bissau 0.